Hello, this is a free call from
Charlie.
an incarcerated individual at the Leon County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, bro. How's the big fella doing?
Good, but jealous of what I'm eating.
What are you eating, big fella?
Lobster bisque.
Lots of bits? Oh, lobster bisque. Oh, that sounds delicious. How's it taste?
Good.
Yeah, yummy? Is it nice and creamy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it nice and warm?
Yeah, it is. It's super warm.
That's awesome, Roman. That's awesome. That's good to hear. You're having a good day, buddy?
Yeah. I'll school tomorrow.
Yeah, but you didn't have school today, so you got to go to the park with Mommy, right?
We didn't. We didn't go to the park.
No park?
Nope.
You didn't go to the park?
He had errands to run.
Oh, did you help Mommy with her errands?
Yeah.
All right. I made this call in time. 3:57. Another 30 seconds, I wouldn't have gotten through.
No, Mommy tried to answer your first call, but I was a second too late because I had just brought up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So how's my little Roro doing?
Good.
You can take a bath?
Yeah. You take a bath tonight?
Took one.
You what?
Already took one.
Oh, you already took one. So you're having some soup, and you're going to watch a movie, and then maybe get some sleep?
Yep.
Sounds like a good night. Did you get to play with any doggies today?
Yeah, you had Tuck and Jagger. Really good. But no doggies tonight, right?
Yeah.
Just Ellie, right?
Me and Mommy.
Nice.
Wait, Ellie's currently in the dryer because Ellie also took a bath.
Ellie took a bath. Is he getting dirty?
Okay.
Hair.
That's good, Roman. You know how much I love you, Roman?
But I love you so much more. So much
Well,
more.
I don't know. Dad loves his little man.
Love his daddy.
You think so?
You're not helping my tummy.
No? So what do you go to the kitchen? Did you have a note out of Mommy first? It's on the couch. I think that would help. And then she get that, okay? And then you can come back and eat some more. You okay?
By the speaker. Yeah.
No, I'll speak it now.
All right. Listen, be careful you don't hang up on me because I can't call you back for after 6:30.
I won't. Fingers are off the little side button.
Yeah, I'm just letting you both know I can't dial loud now. Yeah, dude, it's all fucking hitting me hard. I'm just
So I read, hold on, you are on speaker now because you haven't opened it yet, baby. It is not opened. I see the wrapper still on. Would you like to put it in the fridge so it gets colder, or do you want it room temperature? Hold on. So I just read something online that was put out on some Twitter news about the defense team and a juror.
Let's see. I want to get...
Yeah, I can't talk about it. but I can talk about it.
You can talk about it. I can't. I'm just saying. That's how close the KDC bond is that 10,500 whole planet knows.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what I read.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just something they're going to look into.
Well, people are having a really big shit about that. Let's just say people that were celebrating are now like, what? No.
Dude, I'm not on speaker, am I?
No, of course not.
I mean, dude, it has to be, you have to file an appeal within a year and a half to 2 years. You have to win the appeal, okay? Then you have to win the appeal, you have to win a new trial. They don't give new trials for just nothing. It has to be a humdinger of a fucking appeal issue to throw out a new trial. I mean, it's either jury misconduct or they're fucking up one of the two. Otherwise, you got your verdict.
I still have that annoying cough.
So it's either going to be a fucked up juror or it's going to be a fucked up judge issue. Other than that, you serve the sentence. And even if
people online, they're like, oh, it's some businessman, and like someone I guess that was in the courtroom like said, we all know who that is.
Yeah, there was one guy that was like a 50-year-old white guy that was just something with medical that looked like he was successful with whatever. I don't remember what he did. And he was someone that would have been like a juror of my peers. Not like
Yeah.
He was acquitted. He was a juror of my peers. So that's why the state backed him off. His dad had a 20-year veteran sergeant in the Army. And, then he worked in the post office after retired as a sergeant in the Army for 20 years. And then you'd have, all these black women that look at me as some making a point. You being a playboy. I'm like, dude, I have like 2 girlfriends in 3 years. That's not a playboy. Like, there were others like, what did it have to do with this trial? I mean, like, in between, did I date 1 or 2? Or like, but for the most part, I mean, I had 2 girlfriends over a 3-year period of time afterwards. It wasn't a million girls.
Dude, you were a successful single dude, not married, no kids. Who cares?
Yeah, and it's like I was a dude for long-term relationships, but the point is, it's like
you weren't trying to get serious. These girls weren't like.
It's emphasized, man. Like all these women. Yeah, if you want these women to hate rich playboy periodontal, and if you want to make you look like a scumbag, that's why when you heard I not say Danny, you wanted to know her age. There's only one question in the world why you would ask her age, and that would be to make me look bad.
Yeah, I know. They tried to paint a false picture,
Yeah, it's all about painting a picture. It has nothing to do about the fucking evidence. Like, I thought it was going to be a trial with evidence. Oh, this was how old was Bree? How old was Bree? That means you got nothing else to ask me.
What is Bree doing for Dave? How old is Bree? Is she the mother of your child?
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'm closing our eyes. Let's talk about Wendy's book.
Oh, okay, what is Wendy's book? Wendy's book means that she's fucking successful, smart, and shitting on Tallahassee. What did you say about that small town on a small stop in the middle of nowhere on the way to civilization? It sounds like
Well, and who cares? Wendy's book has nothing to do with you. That's the thing. That's what made me mad. Nothing. I don't have anything to do with it. She looks good. Yeah.
It's a fictional book with fictional cities, but it's modeled after, where, right here. Where's the small stop on the way to civilization? Where's civilization? Miami. So you see the picture? What does Bree do for Dave? That's why I made a point of saying, well, she started working for Dave after college.
Yeah, thank you for adding that, because everyone thinks I'm just some dumb.
Yeah, no, I purposely made, I may have even said 4 years, but I think I said she finished dating. I was graduating from college. She went to go work with Dave, and she was 24, and I was 39. So, I mean, like, diffuse that one. But, like, what she wanted to hear, and you're not such a 17-year-old man, didn't you? So, how's that working out? But that's not what happened. Like, she wanted to.
You did this all planned so you can control your sister's love life. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I go, no, Dave's a great fucking catch.
Everyone loves Dave. That needs to be like a forever quote. Everybody likes Dave.
I made a point. You know, I didn't talk about all the money he made from selling his company. I spoke about on the wire. I spoke about the fact that my nephew farted on his head. They thought it was funny and it didn't bother him at all. They really love those kids and he loves my sister. So that's
father himself that also loves your nephews. Yeah, that's the point you made.
Yeah, he's got 3 kids. My sister, I think I said, like, he's got 3 kids. My sister's got 2. It just, if I care about my sister, I thought she'd be missing a great opportunity, considering how much the guy actually truly cares about her.
It's a good little family. Yeah.
Well, and I'm like, and it was also in April. April's got Dave's birthday. April's got Hunter's birthday. So I ran their wire in April. So they had tons of Dave chat. So,
but you also said, you were like, well, I guess I just like Dave more than my sister.
Yeah.
I mean, stop talking about Dave. Everyone likes him.
I mean, you got to say, it wasn't like we were sitting and talking about 4 or 5 different guys from Wendy who were like trying to get on a different website and dating this and dating that. No, the conversation was about Dave. It wasn't about something. He had to be a great catch, and I made a good point of that. Like, she tried to make it out to be like I'm running her life. Like, yeah, say don't buy a house. Yeah, but what they took out of context is I also said I could give her 5 good reasons not to buy a house. Like, 1, you're a single girl with 2 kids. A house is nothing but maintenance. You know, 2, you could buy a house and then you go down a lot in value and not come back and just be a sale. I bought a house that took 10 years to come back, guy.
BS. The fact that this is advice that family gives family, and they are projecting it as it's like controlling or everyone has a thing in their family.
Again, like, maybe I know more about homes and real estate. You know, and I think the issue at the time was if she could have bought that house, she could only live so far outside of the marital home. So, like, if you're only allowed to move within 10 miles of the marital home, let's say, and that house was 13 miles away, well, she could have put a down deposit down on it, and then Danny could have been, like, waiting for it to keep going, and then, like, use that as leverage against her or make them lose the down payment. And I wrote that in that text. But all that gets lost. All it is, hey, I got her to pull the plug on the house. Yeah, but what about the other text I wrote that day where I could give her 5 good reasons not to buy the house?
Yeah, I was really upset about the whole, and Dan was obviously very upset about being able to show actual proof instead of just what they're showing. Because there was a lot more in depth to a lot of things that they said. Everything that they said, actually. And yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I mean, there's logical reasons behind it. You know, I'm picking up the catering for my dad's birthday, like trying to get him something really nice for his 70th party. And that was the 70th party, and I was like, big old catering. Like, I know that was a super nice present. But like, oh, don't you mean present? Don't you mean something else? No. I mean, present isn't present. Like, 5 weeks before his party, I haven't done anything. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to get him. Like, that's not, you know, doesn't that sound suspicious? No, that's what you do when it's like a few weeks before your dad's birthday to discuss what are you going to get her. It's warm bog. Oh, it coincides with it. Okay. Oh, and TV again. Here's the TV again. Like, play off the fucking TV. Like, it's TV. Honestly, the TV is about 5. By the way, my mom said that on the 3rd fucking call. She said, the TV is about 5. Don't you think the TV was some magical code? spit it out somehow in the first call? Don't you think she would spit it out in the second call when you're asking questions?
First of all, how old was your mom at the time? She's trying to, discuss with you about something that, it's...
So she was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if you bought a TV, you could get for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. So if she were to say this car is about $5,000, I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, baby.
But a TV...
Pardon? You unlocked it? I mean, did you shut it off? Did you hear the beep that it's ready to open? Well, you can if you're listening for it. Do you want me to go check it? Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. But I'm just saying, the TV was that it cost a couple $1,000. She was trying to say that she should have said they asked for $5,000. That's what she should have said. So when she says the TV is about $5,000, I'm like, they asked for $5,000? Like, okay, so this magical code, once she says $5,000, I repeat back to her what they asked for in plain fucking English. Like, that's how much...
And you did. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's no code. I mean, there's no code. There's no code for TV. There's no fucking code. It's like, it just happened to have come up. My mom happened to have picked that item of all items. But if you're playing Family Feud 15 years ago, and you're standing at someone's house, and you're like, hey, these items can cost $4,000 or $5,000. The TV would be number one choice.
Right.
It wouldn't be Blender. And, it wouldn't be bed. It wouldn't be dresser.
I mean, it honestly, it really instantly adds up to, the bad joke that you made. And you sat there and you're like, okay, yeah, worst joke of my life, obviously. Because, a comment that I will forever regret saying. Because...
Another TV. Oh, my sister had a repairman. Come to fix that very TV. 18. You know what that makes it? A fucking coincidence. You know why? You know why that couldn't be my sister's alibi? I'll tell you right now why that would have never been your alibi. TV repairmen are the most... Any electronics repairman can cancel on you at any fucking time. Half the time they tell you they're going to be there from 8 to 12, and they bump you to...
That's actually very true. They have a huge... Yeah, that's not something that people would depend on to be an alibi.
How many times does the TV man, because the repairman, is scheduled to come to your house at 9, and they cancel you, they have an emergency, and you get bumped to 1 to 5. Or they call up and they just cancel altogether. If you were to create an alibi, wouldn't you just put yourself on the other side of town, make an appointment for yourself somewhere, go somewhere on the other side of town for this morning?
Be completely out of it, yeah.
So she goes completely out of her way to get to a repairman that probably 25% of the time she will just cancel, no show, or change the time. She goes all out of her way to do that, and then, as Kaplan said, she can't help herself. She has to drive to the crime scene and see if it was done. Oh my God! She actually was going to buy a bottle of bourbon.
Surprise! Another coincidence, actually, because you saw the flyer.
Which you would make the biggest deal about in the world if you went and bought a bottle of bullet bourbon to celebrate that night after you drove by the house where your ex-husband was shot. But except for the fact that she has an invitation requesting her to buy a bottle of bullet bourbon a week in advance, what they don't realize is that that's the only liquor store she ever went to. So she only knew about that liquor store. My sister never drank. So she's like the way I still go to the Nova South, the one right across the street from Nova Southeastern.
Yeah.
She goes ahead and drives the same route she's supposed to go, totally out of her way, an extra 5 miles, and she happens to drive by on the way to the liquor store. She couldn't help herself. Like, come on. These are coincidences. But you know what? You put them all together, it makes for a real nice PowerPoint.
Yeah.
You know, the same way that, he called the landline at his parents' house. It's been my parents' home since 1979.
Oh, no, and I liked Dan's comment. He said if he was trying to be so secretive and like call from a landline because that meant something, he's calling from his own cell phone to his parents' landline. Like, it can still be tracked. It can still be recorded. He's not trying to do something. He's not like, hey, you know what, give me a minute. Let me call you landline to landline.
Yeah, I'm not saying, hey, Bree, let me borrow your cell phone for a second. I got to call my parents' home phone. I'm not calling my parents' home phone from a burner phone. I'm calling from my very fucking cell phone. What could I possibly be hiding?
Yeah. No, I know. I caught that. All of this, I know.
There were like 24 calls out of 33,400 times we reached out to them. Because that these days is landline. It's secret. It's two telephones. One fucking cell phone that I've had since 1995, called my parents' phone number they've had since 1979.
No.
That circumstantial evidence, because we can put up a pie chart that shows 99.8% of the time you don't call that number. Very suspicious. No, it's not. It's got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, no, it doesn't. We got a little story here. Like,
the simple fact is, these jurors had their minds made up. And I don't
she was throwing coincidence after coincidence after coincidence. But if you look at each thing she's talking about, you know, the TV, the bullet bourbon, the repeated repairman, the phone call to my parents' house, like, you looked at everything through a microscope, so every little thing you pick up, you're like, aha, he called his parents' phone number. Very, very odd. There had to be a reason why I called. Probably they told me, call the home phone. Not hiding anything, but they made it look like this was one big setup. I'm just flabbergasted, depressed, shocked. Like after the fucking conversations I had to do this weekend, I was on cloud nine hearing what everybody was saying.
I know. And I wasn't saying it just to say it. I was sitting in your parents' actual comments. I don't know if your mom told you that. Like actual, literal screenshots of everything that I was seeing. And I was like, this is amazing. This is so good. And when we spoke Sunday night, I had no doubt in my mind. No doubt.
I can't even fathom it. I mean, I'm putting together my parents have the, I don't know if they told you they got the lawyer in the house with them now.
They have the what? I'm sorry?
They have their lawyer at the house with them right now. But they do a trial for Roman. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm putting together some Roman is taking care of it.
I don't care about anything. I only care about.
No, I'm not going to listen. I'm just telling you. Like Dan told me, I gotta start making a license that's like literally like, listen, don't give up hope, but don't one of the things don't hold your breath. It's a long shot of getting in appeal, a longer shot of getting in trial, and then a longer shot of getting it in this verdict after I saw the shit she just did on the jury poll that we had to pick up. It depended. I mean, Dan, when we were picking our jury, Dan was worried. The state wasn't worried with the jurors they were getting in there. The couple of jurors that were going to be good for me, they got them all. They could even identify, get them all. And then the people who would have been a jury of my peers, get them all.
I've gotten a few comments like to me directly on Instagram. Like, again, I don't post anything. I mean, I posted like the little stories that disappeared in 24 hours, like Roman rock climbing and stuff like that. No, but I'm saying I've gotten a couple of comments, literally direct messages, and I don't respond to anyone, saying I'm genuinely shocked by the verdict.
No. Well, the problem is with my peers, and you got to get them all. They would never would have asked the questioning. It would have been like, what do you do for a living? How old are you? What's your education? Okay, get them all. Get them all.
Yeah.
You don't get many successful white middle-aged guys coming out. If you get them out, you got to get them all. You're left with
There's some lawyer from New York that well, I guess follows me, but he messaged me and he said, to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. He said, Charlie doesn't deserve this. Your son doesn't deserve this.
Well, people say anything start dialogue also, so just be careful. Reach out.
I don't respond to anyone.
Reach out, totally take your side when you feel like warm fuzzy.
I would never, no. I'm not stupid.
But I really thought like I gave away all my stuff in here on Sunday night. Now they got me that cell that literally has shit on the wall, blood on the wall, shit on the ceiling. You can't do it. I got a mirror double window look at me at the box.
Is it a glass mirror? Like, why would they put that in a person's house if they call it like?
It's heavy so they can look in, but you can't look out. But it's heavy duty safety glass.
Okay. So it's okay. Because it was like, when you said mirror, I thought for a second, I was like, and then after you got the phone, I was like, wait, if they're like evaluating someone for what you say that, you're being,
because I was security glazing, so they can stand in your window and look at you, there's cameras in there, so you can't look. No privacy, the lights don't turn off. Fucking blood splattered all over the wall. Fucking nasty. This is fucking monster.
I cannot. I truly am. I'm like, I know you didn't, but I'm saying, I barely slept last night, and then when I did crash, Roman woke up at like, he was he had never slept over it himself, so he woke up at like 5 something and was like, "Can I go to Mumpy?" And I said, "Yeah." I was at that point, I was like half asleep. So he like went down because his new house is in like a very modern home, and it's 3 floors. And so I heard Roman like go downstairs first, and because their bedroom is on the 2nd floor along with his son and his daughters, and we slept in his daughter's room last night. And so Roman went downstairs and then came back upstairs, came to the bedroom, and was like, "I don't know what room it is." And I guess he made his way into their bedroom and then I looked at the clock and it was like 5:15, and I was like, "Dude, I'm going back to sleep. I'm just gonna take over." And she did. She woke up with him and was with him until woke up with him. Probably 30 minutes before you called.
I guess I'm shocked and extremely sad. I'm also realizing everything that I've told everything. Like, I think not giving a photo.
I'll never. There's always hope, Charlie. I hope you're not going to get that hope.
No, I know. I love my house. That's probably going to be sold. I think I'll probably sold. My clothes are going to get knocked up. They never wear my clothes in. They never walk into my house again. They never sit and have a beer with a friend again. They never throw a football with my son. They never take him to do anything. They never be there for any special night. It's fucking culture break. There's no idea, the thought of all that. Everyone's it's lost in a box watching the world alive. That was torture. So fucking crazy that this is behind now.
You don't deserve this. This is not the life that you deserve. That you are the most amazing dad and person, honestly, the most amazing man I've ever met, and there's no way.
I'm literally going to pray. I'm more than likely going to spend the rest of my life in prison. More than likely. More than likely. I'll come out of the box. other way to say it.
Okay, but there's still hope. Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, we saw what hope look like yesterday. Like, you can try that case 100 times. You're going to have good service, and you're going to have, you're going to be putting on TVs and TV repairmen. You're going to end up with the same fucking result. That's the key. So, listen, I'm going to be strong. I love you guys. I'm going to live this getting to see moment when we get to see him. But right now, I don't want to see photos.
Okay.
Not trying to
Like I said, when it comes to him and when it comes to this, I am here to help you through getting through this forever, okay? That means you're just going to live the rest of your life, okay? The rest of my life, okay? And when it comes to him, I'll follow your lead. You just tell me, okay?
I just hope that anything I get contact with is I cannot go to class. Nobody like, I cannot see the glass. But it's crazy. This is how my life ended up. It's fucking insane. Like, from where I was.
And the life that you're living to now, yeah.
Hey, I love you, but someone's about to kick off with me. Let me call you tonight.
You can call me tonight. You want to say bye to Roman really fast?
In 30 seconds, so just tell him I said bye, okay?
Okay, I will. All right. We'll talk to you in a couple hours, okay?
I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Love you. Bye.